Well, good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates. This is where the Valley's favorite real estate agent comes to tell you everything you need to know about buying or selling your home. Now, here are your hosts, Kelly and Jim Warren.
Good morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio. I'm Kelly Warren and I'm in the studio today with my husband, Jim. We're here to talk to you about real estate right here in our Valley. And we're with Kelly Warren and Associates, and you can find us online at kellysoldit.com, or you can call or text us anytime at 330-717-2689. Later in the segment, we're going to be taking some questions from our listeners. If you'd like to join the show, you can send us an email, askkelly@kellysoldit.com. We're going to jump right in here. So, Jim, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, as always.
You know, it was a crazy week weather-wise. And that's fun when you're trying to show houses. So
right.
It was a crazy week.
So I had a couple this week where as the snow turned into a slushy rain mix of slushiness, a couple of houses that were the driveway's not shoveled. So I did the thing where with boots on, you're like trudging through the feet of snow, and I get some snow in my socks, and real comfortable. And then you go into those empty houses where those driveways aren't shoveled, and it is cold inside. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, I put up a sign this week. Normally the sign guy does it, but this one, it was a piece of vacant land, and those get tricky. Those are hard because they don't have physical addresses, so it's hard to sometimes find them. And it was like down an embankment, and then there was a ditch, and then you had to get to the land to put up the sign.
Right now, with all the snow on top of the land and then the ground kind of frozen, I bet if you drive by in a week, it's going to be all wonky and not really in the ground. It was really just in the snow. So you're going to have to go back and check that out. And
I'll have to put that back on the list.
Yeah, put that back on the list for next week and go correct them all.
Well, now that the sign's there, I can send the sign guy back up to fix it. So
yes. Well, and all the signs that have been, and this is one of those times a year where we have to drive around and go fix them all because the snow plows come by and push them and,
blow them out. Yeah. So if any of our clients out there have signs that are blown out, bent over, or anything, call us and let us know so we can get it on the list and get someone out to fix it.
Fun. I much prefer real estate in the spring and summer for that reason alone. So in the studio with us today is one of our agents, Chrissy, and Chrissy and I are going to have a couple of conversations today about a couple of different things. So thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
So how long have you been in real estate?
I just started. I got my license in June.
Okay. So Chrissy's a relatively newer agent. We've got a good mix on our team. Some people in the business for 20 and 30 years and some people that are newer. And I love to see the excitement that you new agents come with. So your first couple months, I'm blown away by your progress and your success. I hope you know that because I talk about you when you're not there. I'm like, Chrissy's crazy. She's out there killing it. So she went her first couple deals, $600,000 commercial deal, liquor license, this whole big, all these regulations that we had to jump through.
Those things are fun. Commercials gets into crazy stuff.
And she had a $60,000 land contract, and then she had a traditional $200,000 home sale in Boardman. You've been all over the place.
Yeah.
You hit it all in your
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I love it. So she now knows all aspects of real estate. We are trained well. Okay, so before we jump into our topic with Chrissy here, we're first going to talk about our home of the week picks this week. So I'm going to let you go first with our first home pick.
Okay. My home pick this week is 2928 Anderson Morris Road in Niles. This house is gorgeous. It sits on just over 4 acres. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-story colonial. It also has an in-ground pool. It has a 3-car attached garage as well. So it's a nice house.
Then it has a big pole barn kind of detached building too. He stores a boat and stuff in there. So, if you have RVs or if you have some kind of home business or you work at home or something, it's got the land and the buildings for that kind of stuff. So, and it's nice, quiet. It's off of 422 kind of by Tibbetts Wick. So It's in that area where it kind of feels country back on that street and in the development, but you're like minutes from freeways and traffic and the commercial
mall.
needs of the world. Yes. Best Buy and all your like stores that you need to go to. So it's a great property. It's only been on the market for a couple days. And what's our asking price on that one?
It's $219,900. So
Okay.
200,000. I can't.
Yeah, $219,900. That is 2928 Anderson Morris Road, and that is Niles area, and that one is available now, new on the market. So if you're interested, you can check it out at kellysoldit.com or give Chrissy a call at 717-2689 to schedule a showing. Jim, I have your home pick of the week. Which one are you talking about? Am I talking about Burma and you're talking about Parkside?
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to go to mine, Burma. We're at 2237 Burma Drive. That is that Cornersburg area, Youngstown West Side, but Cornersburg kind of the St. Christine's area off of Shenley. So those homes are really beautiful. They're well kept. It's a great area, very family friendly, sidewalks, all that kind of stuff. This has only been on the market for a week. It's $110,000. It will not last long. The last home that we had in this area went into multiple offers in 2 days. 4 bedrooms, 2-story colonial. There's a first floor master suite with a first floor full bathroom, updated kitchen, big living room, full basement, little breezeway, and an attached garage. So that one's 2237 Burma. And if it's not got an accepted contract yet, because I know that offers have been coming in on it yet, planning to do an open house today, Sunday, from 1 to 2:30. So there's that one.
What year was that one built?
Year built was 1951. What are you asking?
Well, just someone I know built a lot of homes back in that area in the 50s. So, just going that route.
Okay.
What, your great grandfather?
Yes, I know who you're talking
Do you
about.
think he built that one?
I don't know. My grandmother's father was Fred Trump, and he did a lot of that Christine Valley area. I don't know that he did that Burma Street. He went the other way off of Shenley, like Louise Rita and those streets. He did those homes. I'm not sure if he went this way.
Interesting. I know he did a lot in Austintown too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Jim has got a house for us on Parkside. This is also a new listing. So we got 3 new listings, middle of winter here, that are hot properties that are going to sell quick.
Very quickly. So this one I like. 7611 West Parkside Drive. That's Boardman, 44512 area, Boardman Schools. West Parkside, that's those streets right where the park comes across 224.
Yeah, by our office.
Yeah, it's the first street over from there, which so you have great access to the park, great access to 224. The hike and bike trails right around the corner.
Route 11's right up the street, not far to
Yep.
680 if you need it. Yep.
Close to the Southern Park Mall, close to all the shopping and stuff. Yep. That's these are the houses that seem to be going quick. You get nice little neighborhoods, a little piece of land like the one on Anderson Morris, but they're still close to everything. I feel like a lot of people like that. Like they like a lot of space and comfort, but then access to everything, dinner, movies, everything. So it's fun stuff. So this one's pretty cool. It is a 4-bedroom colonial, 3 baths. It's got a fireplace. I love fireplaces. So this is a nice house, over 2,500 square feet. Again, Boardman Schools, not much.
Now, in this house, I got to tell you, original owners, all 4 sides brick construction, so quality all around. Things like French drain and the types of insulations and the size of the walls, things like that, like very much character and quality and detail went into the building of this home. And these folks selling it have lived there for forever, and they have a lot of love in that home. There are hardwood floors throughout that have been covered practically the whole time that they have lived there. We just had the family uncover them for showings and to make it look great in pictures and everything. So they're in excellent condition, beautiful color, no marks or stains or scratches. Like these are some beautiful floors.
And the thing is, it's these are the real hardwood floors.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that is
beautiful.
beautiful.
The living room and many of the rooms in the house have the crown molding and the wainscoting and the chair rail. So those extra pieces of detail and quality in a house you're going to find in this one. It does have this center hall colonial. So when you walk in, you've got your living room on one side, your dining room on the other side. The first floor also has a family room. It also has, the family room has sliders that opens up to a little sunroom, nice big park-like backyard. They do have the French drains in the backyard. So even though you've got the trees and the leaves in that park setting, you don't have that ponding that you have in some homes. All 4 bedrooms on the second floor, full basement. There's a pool table that stays, attached garage. That is a nice home. What's the asking price on it, Jim?
It is gorgeous. I'm sitting here flipping through the pictures, and it is absolutely beautiful.
He quit talking to me. He's like buying the house.
Well, this is like the characteristics I love in a home is just natural wood, warm feel.
It does. It has a warm feel, yes.
Which I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. The asking price on it is $259,900, and for that area, that's a great price. I mean, back in there is just beautiful. Oh, and a really good friend of mine lives in that neighborhood.
Okay.
Cousin Kyle. Cousin Kyle is pretty awesome guy. If you
Jim's obsessed.
Like that's worth another $100,000 on top of that house.
These homes and the rest of your favorites can all be found online 24/7 at kellysoldit.com. If you would like to schedule a private showing on any of these properties or to speak with one of our buyer specialists, you can call the office today at 717-2689. Chrissy, who's in the studio with us today, would love to show you these properties as well. You can call or text her at 330-360-4764. So I'm going to flip back over to you, Chrissy. So we're going to talk a little bit about what it takes to become a realtor and why somebody wants to get into this field and what brought you in. So the first natural question is, what got you into real estate?
It's just always been something that kind of intrigued me. I also like the flexibility, having a young daughter. You can kind of set your own schedule, and if you need a day off because of snow or, you can work around it. So it works with my lifestyle, I guess.
That's one of the things that I love about it. I have 4 kids, and when I got into real estate 18 years ago, I had a 1-year-old. I was pregnant with my second one, and I was doing cars at the time where you're full-time and you're sitting there from 9 to 9, whether you have a customer in front of you or not. And I wanted something where I could go to the kids' Halloween parades, and if I wasn't directly with my clients, I could be with my kids. So I found that when I joined real estate, I was able to tell my parents, like, hey, if you watch the kids for these 4 hours, I can go and show these 3 houses or go to this office meeting and go to a listing appointment or whatever. And the other hours of the day when, let's face it, I'm still working because I work all the time, but I can do my computer work and my phone calls and things like that at home with my kids. So when my kids were little, I loved this job. And now that they're big and they don't bother me, I love it even more.
Well, I feel like you made yourself busier now that they all go to school.
I need to be needed, and if they don't need me, then I need clients who need me. I need agents who need me.
That's funny.
Okay, so you got the bug. You kind of liked the industry. You were looking for something flexible. You're like, hey, let me see what it's like to get into real estate. So it goes like that for a lot of people. So people out there are just like you are thinking about it. So what was your next step? Like, where did you go to classes, or where did you look for that information?
I actually went to I think it's the Williamson School of Business at YSU.
Okay.
I chose to go that route because having a young daughter, she won't let me take classes online.
Right.
So for me, it was easy. I went 4 days a week. I took 2 classes at a time, got it done in roughly 8 weeks. But, I was out of the house Monday through Thursday from 5 to 9:30ish. But it made it faster for me, and I was able to just focus on the classes while I was there.
So these classes, the state requirement is 2 40-hour classes and 2 20-hour classes. And there's different options. People can take them online, or people can go to a couple of different schools. There's Hondros, which is in Cleveland or Akron. They also have an online option. So you drive your hour, you spend like an 8-hour day in class. You can get this done. If you go 6 days a week, you can get it done in 2 weeks. But then you got to be away from your kid all day. You can't work another job while you're doing that. You have to make the long drive. So the YSU option that you went to is nice. So that it only took you about 8 weeks.
Roughly, you have, depending on which 2 you take first, I had like about a week and a half between. I kind of took the classes backwards because I wanted to get started so quickly. I was like, okay, these 2 start in February. That's where
proper order.
Yeah, but usually I think you take like principles and practices and the law first. And I think I had appraisal and finance first. Yeah, so I was backwards.
That's okay.
But so yeah, with the week and a half, it was about 8 weeks.
Okay.
But so it could be a little quicker if you go reverse. You don't
Yeah.
have as much of a break in between.
And I like that those are evenings. So if somebody didn't want to give up their day job yet while they were getting into the field, or at least while they were going through classes and testing and everything, you could work, an 8 to 4 or a 9 to 4 or, till 3:30 or whatever, and then still go take your classes in the evenings.
Yeah, and you
So-
can take one at a time also. It'll take you a little longer, but there's 2 of them are offered on Tuesday and Thursday, and then the other 2 are offered, Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it kind of rotates, but you could just go 2 days. And
Yeah, I
take a
like
little
that. I
longer.
like that option for people. And I like the classroom setting. I know they're available online right now, but like you said, online when you're at home, there's so many distractions. If you're not distracted from kids or pets or just being at home, like, hey, let me go change the laundry, then you get distracted by your phone beeping or a Facebook message or, a sister calls and says, hey, let's go out to lunch or whatever.
TV.
Yeah, like anything
Football.
happening at home. So you're just not focused on, even if you're like going through the hours, you're distracted, you're not really learning it, you're not going to be as successful on the state test.
Yeah, I feel the in class was best for me anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the good thing about our industry is it is very open to everybody. Like anybody, any avenue, any chance can try any way that they think is going to work best for them. So it's really cool. So that's
Okay.
what I like about it.
All right, so let's talk about cost. What did this cost to get you in?
I actually think YSU was a little cheaper than going online. From my memory, I want to say the classes were around 1,100-ish. They were a little over 1,000.
Okay.
I think online's a little more.
That's about what I'm seeing places is between $1,000 on the cheap end to about 1,700 on the high end. And usually that high end, somewhere like Hondros, where they're going to include your books and your CE and your post-licensure class and your grammar course for like $1,700, you can get all that. Do you need that extra stuff? Not all right now. You can wait a year to get your CE and your post-licensure,
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about all of that, right? Because I know I needed to be in a class. But, the CompuCram is something that I did use afterwards to study. And they have like a coupon you can get for that. It's around $100, but I think with the coupon it's around $89 or $90. And then I got my books on Amazon used. So I paid probably half or a third of what the books sell for. So
Okay.
I feel that I still probably saved money.
I think you did, and that sounds good. That's, a lot of us are looking for that, especially if you're looking into getting into a new career like real estate. You may not have too much funds available up front, so anytime you can save money is good. And that CompuCram, that is fantastic to help learn everything that you learned in the classes and memorize it for the state tests. We're going to take a quick break here, and then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about getting into real estate and answer some of our listeners' questions. So you're listening to Real Estate Radio. If you're enjoying the show and you're thinking about selling your home, that's what we do best. Day in and day out, we sell homes for happy customers. Go to kellysoldit.com to contact us and give us the opportunity to apply for the job of selling your home. We'd love to work for you, and we'll be right back after this break.
Hey, if you need to sell your home without all the headaches most people experience, hey, Sean Hannity here to tell you that after years of buying, selling, investing millions of dollars in real estate, that all real estate agents do not operate the same way. Now, what makes the difference between a home selling fast and for top dollar and one that sits on the market for months and doesn't even sell at all? Well, you have a great American right in your backyard that I trust if I needed to sell my home. I'm talking about Kelly Warren with Kelly Warren and Associates Real Estate Solutions. She services the entire Mahoning Valley, attracts hundreds of buyers every week, and sells an average 3 homes every week. Kelly spends thousands of dollars every month and creates demand for your home, which makes it sell faster and for more money. Don't play games with your home. Call Kelly at 330-717-2689. That's 330-717-2689 or online at kellysoldit.com. That's kellysoldit.com.
Thanks for listening to Real Estate Radio. If you're just tuning in, we're here with Kelly Warren and Associates. I'm Kelly. I'm in the studio today with my husband, Jim, and Chrissy Runge, one of our agents. And we're talking today about what it takes to get into real estate and kind of walking through what you need to do if you're interested in becoming a real estate agent like Chrissy was a couple of months ago and how it's gone for her. So we left off with the grammar course. So I want to backtrack for a second. So you told me why you got into real estate, but what did you do before real estate? Was it anything related?
Not really, I guess. I worked
That's
in
okay.
retail a lot, so I guess I've worked in customer service industry pretty much my whole career before that.
Okay.
So retail, I've also bartended and served, and
Yeah.
Retail
People come from
teaches
all
you a
over.
lot.
yes, it does. I'm very thankful for my retail experience.
Retail and food teach you a lot about people and talking to people and
Yes.
just
Jim's background is retail, if you can hear that over there. He loved it.
I did.
did you?
I love people.
I actually did too, believe it or not. I do miss it sometimes, but when you're in management and retail, the nights, the weekends, the long hours,
The holidays.
it's not.
I don't miss that.
Yeah, I don't. That's the part I don't miss.
Right.
And it wouldn't work with my my family and my life
Yeah.
now. So
So, okay. So since you've made the move and you took the classes and you passed the test and you actually got up and running as a realtor, do you like it? Is it everything you thought it would be?
I
Or
do
is
like it. I think sometimes when you watch TV shows, you think it's going to be a little bit more glamorous, but as you talk through,
Hold on, the HGTV, let's go look at these 3 beach houses that are all $1 million.
Beach
So
houses.
then you're going to pick one of
Yes.
them. And,
they have that new first time flippers too is another one,
Yes.
which is that's probably more realistic for most people. But the other day I showed a house and almost fell down steps because it was snowing.
Yes.
So
Michael, our new agent, showed a property the other day. He walked down, the basement was full of water, and he didn't know it until he put his
The
foot in it.
electricity
Oh, wow.
wasn't on at the house, so he didn't know.
So yeah, it's definitely it has its perks and it can be fun, but it's not everything TV makes it out to be.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's been great for me. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed it. I would do it all over again if I had it to do. It's just been a wonderful career. I love the relationships with our clients. So have you felt that you've built up some, it's not like in retail where a sales cycle is 5 minutes or an hour with them. You're with these people for 2 months, you know?
Yeah, I do feel like that. I feel like you kind of almost become like family during the process. So
Yeah.
you text a lot, you talk a lot.
Yeah.
You
get
definitely
to
spend a
know
lot
them,
of phone time with them.
Yes, like what some people are like real laid back, and some people are like, I got to talk about this, I got to do this, like they got to know stuff right now. Jim is great with the rapport with clients. Jim gets wedding invitations. Jim gets bottles of Crown at Christmas. Like
I can see that.
Clients like send him stuff. Jim takes like Darth Vader selfies in houses with clients. Like,
Me, Travis, and Montana were looking at houses, and that was one of the ones that was really cool. This house had a full life-size Darth Vader, like 6 feet, 5 inches. Like, it was awesome. That was fun.
you gotta love houses. Everybody's a little bit different. Okay, so you did the grammar course. You took the state test. Did you pass on your first time?
Yes, I passed both the state and national portion my first time.
So Ohio requires you to take the state laws and then the national laws. If somebody passes both on the first time, then you're licensed agent official right then. If you pass half, you can retake just the other half. So you do get that retry on that. As long as you're doing the grammar course and you're studying, people are passing. It's not as hard as it gets made out to be sometimes. But I know agents who have taken it multiple times. And why are you sighing over there? You passed.
I know, but it cracks me up. Like, some people will take it 6, 7,
I
8,
know
9
people
times.
who've taken it 6 and 7 times, and you know what? That's okay. You passed it. You're still a realtor, just like the other realtors.
Oh man, I would be so discouraged after so many. Like, it would crush me. Like, I guess I have self-esteem issues. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Well, I think that the classes they prepare you to pass the classes. The grammar course that helps you pass the test.
Right. It's very similar worded, and the format and everything.
Yeah, and it doesn't the final through the CompuCram. Each time you take it, the questions are in different order. They're different. They're worded differently, so you cannot memorize the test. So that was a big help for me, because if you memorize it and then you go take the state, it's not
Right.
It's not going to be the same. So
Right.
I remember. So mine, I was one of those people. Cal scheduled it for me. Like, I wasn't even ready. She's like, "Hey, I scheduled some classes for you. You're going to Akron every day for the next 14 days, and we'll knock this out in no time." So, drove down there every day for 14 days in a row, because I did a class on the weekends, both weeks, and the other weekend, and just every single day. And Kelly is just the world's best wife ever because don't you know, she is so cute. She packed me a lunch every day and she put little notes in there from the kids saying, "You can do this, Daddy. You're the best." And it's those things that just make you want to keep working for her. So, so I did that, and within 14 days, had all the classes completed that I needed. They then said, "Okay, schedule your test." A week later, I took my test, blew through it, aced it, no problem.
Aced it.
It was just awesome. I didn't do the CompuCram stuff.
I think with how quick you took the classes back to back, there was like no time to forget any information.
Yeah, like I feel like they pounded it all in there too, because a lot of those classes repeat a lot of different things. So
yes,
it was pretty
I noticed
neat.
that.
Yeah. So
okay. So how did you find us? So like Jim was forced to join our team because he's married to me, but how did you find our team?
forced to stay too.
Well, they kind of drive in you in the classes that you need to, interview brokers and pick your broker wisely. And Patty, our transaction coordinator, was actually in my class, and she kept talking about you. And I was like, well, I definitely want to talk to her, But then you came in and you talked, and I was like, okay, everybody now wants to go with Kelly, and she's probably can take a few people. I need to talk to her.
I need a spot
right now. Yes. So once I met you in person, I talked to you. I was like, there's no other place I want to be.
Yeah.
So
we're so glad you're with us. Like
Kel's head is getting so big right now.
Well, when she got your broker's license and you went on your own, she told me, and I said, I came with you, not the brokerage, so I'm going wherever you go.
I love that, and I appreciate that. So Patty, our transaction coordinator, has been taking real estate classes for a couple months. She's been going the slower, taking one class at a time. She's actually waiting to test right now too.
That's awesome.
That? She's sending her application.
I think her being part of our team will help her a lot.
Yeah, she knows some of the information from dealing with it, and I think even in class she was kind of helpful. Like, knowing
she was very helpful. It seemed like she already knew what she was doing, and we're like learning.
So she did ask me for the law class to come in and talk to the class, and I so loved doing that. I was a little nervous. I was like, what do they want me to say about law? And then all the classes were like, what's the commission structure? What's this? And how do I show a house? And it was like, okay, I know these answers. So I really enjoyed it. And you are one of the best parts of that experience, having you on our team.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so real quick, we're running low on time, and we've just been spending so much time talking about this. But if anybody is considering getting into real estate and you want to talk to us, we are hiring. We are growing this year. We're on a perpetual growth track, our team. So we'd love to talk to you further about it. You can give me a call directly at 330-717-2689. Ask for Kelly, or go on our website, kellysoldit.com. We have a little bit of information about careers in real estate there. So questions of the week. What do we got, Jim?
That was one of the questions.
For reals?
Yep. One of our listeners said, "You seem like a fun team. Are you hiring?"
Oh, we are hiring. We are right now hiring for realtors, yes. You don't need to be licensed. You can come in and talk to me, and I can tell you more about how to go get licensed. Or you can currently be a licensed agent who's, bored or looking for a change or sick of chasing down leads, because those are things that we provide as a team. Or if you need more support, we'd love to talk to you. So give me a call, and we'll have coffee and catch up and talk about real estate.
Come tour the office. Come meet some of our staff.
Yep. And then we also have a couple of other openings. If you're not wanting to get directly into real estate, we are hiring for our inside sales team, which is non-licensed, which is, you could also be licensed if you want. But that is a telephone position where they're calling and getting leads and business for us. And we are also looking to revamp our admin department. So we do have an opening there as well. So yes, give us a call.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff going on. 2019 is supposed to be pretty cool for us. I think, I feel like 2018 we really hammered down the structure of our company and our team. I think 2019 is going to be fun, because now you have that great foundation, you got that great base, and we're just going to start building on top of it.
2019 we have 3 main focuses. 1, customer service, because when you have big growth, sometimes customer service slacks a little bit, and I hate to see that. So we are doing different things this year to really make our customers feel the love and appreciation that we have for them.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
And then our other goals are growth in sales and growth in company. So I'm looking forward to all of that. We have time for like a half a question more. We've been talking way too much.
Yeah, we have. Eric from Latonia wrote, this one's off topic, so this will be nice. At what point do I get my homeowner's insurance quote?
you need a home to get your homeowner's insurance quote.
So if you have an
after you
address.
have been looking at houses, right, you can't get it ahead of time. The quote is going to be based off of your credit and information like that, believe it or not, and also about the home itself, year built, and how new the roof is and all that. So I'm going to email you more information. I'm going to answer the rest of the questions via email. We'll take more questions next week. If you have real estate related questions, please email me directly, askkelly@kellysoldit.com. Some of your questions will make it to the air if we talk slower. And thank you for listening so much. We really appreciate it. We enjoy doing this show every week. You can catch us live again next week. Check out our Facebook page, Kelly Warren and Associates on Facebook.com, and watch for us on the CW on the Valley Spotlight this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Hey, if you're thinking about selling your home, call the agent I would trust, Kelly Warren. Kelly guarantees to sell your home or she'll buy it. 717-2689 or go to kellysoldit.com. Join Kelly for Real Estate Radio every Sunday at 8 a.m. right here on 570 WKBN.